Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost an arm and a leg to reach that goal line. It's go time.
What is going on, Raider Nation? What is going on? It is your boy Darian coming to you live with another video. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube page. If this is your first time ever being at the YouTube page, we would suggest that you subscribe and hit the bell button and get the latest news and all Raiders news. We're back here with another Raiders video. In this video, we're going to keep talking about free agency and who we need to sign and who we need to bring back. So in this video, these are the 3 unrestricted free agents that the Raiders should make a priority going into the 2020 NFL season, well, the 2021 NFL season, because these three guys that we're about to talk about are very important to our offense, our defense, our special teams, to whatever we have. But these are the 3 unrestricted free agents that the Raiders should make a priority in re-signing back. So sit back, relax, and we're going to tell you the 3. But before we get into that, shout out to justblogbaby.com for the article. Shout out to justblogbaby.com. Y'all is giving us mad content for the Raider Nation. If it wasn't for Just Blog Baby, I wouldn't be sending y'all this content as well. So shout out to justblogbaby.com. Make sure y'all hit the link in the description and check out their website. And the first unrestricted free agent that the Raiders should make a priority to bring back is Raiders linebacker Nicholas Morrow. A bright spot on an otherwise defense, Nicholas Morrow ended up having a solid 2020 campaign. The former Greenville product has started 19 games over the last 2 seasons, totaling of 2,171 defensive snaps. He posted an impressive Pro Football Focus grade of 70.4 in the pass rushing department for 2020, accumulating 3 sacks, tack on 13 total pressures, while being brought on with a 58 blitzes from 2019 through last season. Though the new defensive coordinator Gus Bradley isn't known for blitzing, Morrow coverage skills are also solid. His 20.4 Pro Football Focus coverage grade support that claims, along with the fact that he's allowed only 290 yards in coverage and only just 6.6 yards per reception when targeted. With Nick Witkowski solidified as a defensive leader and Corey Littleton more likely not going anywhere, Morrow should continue being the third man. Javin White also figures that he has a role as well in the future, but Morrow is definitely earned a contract beyond 2021. And I have to agree. Nicholas Morrow had a tremendous year, knowing when Nick Witkowski got out, knowing when Corey Littleton was out, and then he had to lead the team, and Nicholas Morrow had a solid year. So that's one of the priorities that we need to bring back on this defense, knowing that Gus Bradley is not known for his actual blitzing and anything of that nature. But at the end of the day, I still feel like Nicholas Morrow is a solid part of this Raiders defense. And 6.6 yards per reception when he's targeted, that is unprecedented for a linebacker that really didn't do much the year before. But he has a great talent, and this guy needs to come back. So I really do think that we need to go after him and keep him in the silver and black. And the next unrestricted free agent that the Raiders should make a priority going into this offseason is offensive lineman Denzel Good. As far as the offensive line side of the ball, the team has some decisions to make regarding their offensive line. Both Trent Brown and Richie Incognito are question marks as far as the future as the Raiders. Denzel Good shined in 2020 as the team offensive line was riddled with injury, and notably to Brown and Incognito. Good's status as an unrestricted free agent put the Las Vegas Raiders in a tight spot. Do they bring him back or they go another route? Well, to answer that question, that team needs to decide on Brown and Incognito first. If the team loses one of them, then yes, Good should be a priority. The Raiders could possibly draft a guard as well, or go after free agents such as Matt Feeler. As far as 2020, Good has started 14 out of the 15 games played after only seeing 5 starts in the previous year. Good's run blocking ability were solid in Incognito's stead, as you can see above. No one is claiming Good as an elite offensive lineman, and far from it, as he posted an overall 51.4 pass protection Pro Football Focus grade. However, he's proven his worth and he should definitely be re-signed given the state of the offensive line. I couldn't agree with you more. I could not agree with Just Ball Baby more, because Denzel Good had a great year with the Raiders. He had a great year when Trent Brown was out and Incognito was out. These are one of the guys that's really going to help this core, but it really got to depend on what they're going to do with Brown. Are they going to cut him? Are they going to trade him? What we're going to do with Incognito at that time too. We just don't know what we're going to do with these guys' massive contracts. But Denzel Good did play well for us when those two was out, and he could play any part of that offensive line. So if you want to keep protection for Carr, Denzel Good is one of the ones that you definitely have to make a priority and re-sign back. I don't care if it's a 1 year or 2 year, but if we're going to make a leap and try to get somewhere better with this team next year, we got to do something with this offensive line. So yes, Denzel Good is one of them as well. Now we all know about and I just want to throw this out there. Now, we all know about Nelson Agholor and what's going on with Nelson Agholor, and I think that he definitely needs to be a priority here. And I say that because Nelson Agholor led the team in I think receiving yards, receptions. I think he led us in almost everything when it comes to the actual wide receiver spot. We all know Waller led the team in receptions and yards as a tight end, but we know as a receiver, Nelson Agholor was that second best target for Derek Carr. So I really don't have to say much about Nelson Agholor because we already know what the situation is. But what I'm hearing, the rumor is that he's asking for $11 million. We really don't know what he's asking for, but Nelson Agholor is one of those priorities that I had to put an honorable mention on because he is a priority for us to get back to help Derek Carr in this offense stay clicking and stay getting better. They say we have a top 10 offense. Well, we have to go out and if we got to go out and get somebody, if Nelson Agholor walks, then that's understandable. But in my opinion here, Nelson Agholor should not walk. Do not let him go. Sign him right now. And the last person that we should make a priority going into free agency, and that is defensive tackle Jonathan Hankins. In a year where the Raiders' defensive line struggled mightily, Jonathan Hankins was a bright spot. In reality, the defensive tackle has been a rock for the Silver and Black since 2018, as he has 46 starts under his belt during that stretch, as he posted solid numbers overall while excelling in run defense. His Pro Football Focus run defense grade is 68.8 and among the best within the Raiders, and he's definitely earned stayed beyond 2021. The issue with Hankins will be how much money he will command. Now, according to Spot Track, his previous contract was for 2 years and was worth $8.5 million in total. It's plausible that he will sign a similar deal through another team and he could steal him with a larger contract, especially if the team is dire in need of run support defensively. Hankins is a gifted player and that can create pressure and shut down the run as seen above. While the Raiders as a whole give up 2,013 yards on the ground, losing Hankins will certainly not help the matter. Losing both Hankins and possibly Malik Collins will leave some holes on that line. The Raiders would have saved themselves a headache and bring back a reliable run stopper, negating they need to draft more than just a defensive tackle. This is really tough for me if we lose Jonathan Hankins. Now, I really don't mind losing Malik Collins. I know Malik Collins have a great upside, and I know that he didn't play well this year, but he was only on a 1-year contract, and he did not prove to get a better contract. But Jonathan Hankins did. Jonathan Hankins was one of our best run stoppers, knowing that we gave up a lot of yards, but he was one of our best run stoppers on the defense. I think we need to go out and re-sign him as well. But we got to do something with these contracts that we have. We're giving these guys too much money, and we can't re-sign none of our quality players in these 3 players that we mentioned, plus an honorable mention of Nelson Agholor. So in my personal opinion, all 4, not 3, all 4 need to be re-signed for the Raiders, and we should go to the draft. Because, I mean, in free agency, we could look at some people, but we got to see what the salary cap is looking like. But they are my 3, plus my honorable mention of Nelson Agholor. They are my 3 or 4 unrestricted free agents that we should keep and make a priority going into this offseason. So let me know what you think, Raider Nation. Let me know what you think. Put your comments below. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It's the Spotlight Raiders Talk, and we'll see y'all in the next live stream or in the next video. Peace.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm and the leg to reach that goal line. It's go time.